Well, good evening and welcome to the channel. Tonight I have a little bit of a treat for you down in Phuket Town, market-wise. Now it is a Sunday evening, and traditionally on a Sunday evening we have large A market here on Thalang Road. But over the last few weeks we've had a brand new market open up, which is literally the next road to Large A Market, or the Sunday night walking market as many people will know. So we're going to be taking a look at this new market that runs alongside the Sunday night walking market. I'm hoping this market might have more in the way of clothing and accessories, because a Large A Market, as some of you will know who follow my channel regular, it's mainly a food market. They do have a small amount of souvenirs there, but not too many. So I'm hoping that this market will have more of that sort of items available, so it complements the Sunday market on Thalang Road, rather than being the same and having a lot of food. Now I'm guessing this market runs the same sort of time, so the Sunday night walking market opens around 4 o'clock in the afternoon and runs roughly till 10 in the evening, and I'm guessing this market will run the same. And literally we're just a few minutes away from the normal, let's just see where Nat's going, she's having a look at some food. The normal Sunday night market. What are you after? Ooh, nice, cakes. Brownies and different things. Nice. 19 baht, a bargain. Each they are. So again, there does seem to be, initially we've just come in, a lot of food stalls, which is quite common here in Thailand. The markets do sell a lot of food, and I love that fact that you can come to the market and get loads of different types of food. Nat here looking at all different ones. But as I mentioned, I was hoping that this market might have a few more in the way of clothing and accessories rather than just food, because we do have the normal Sunday night market that has a lot of that, and it'd be nice to have something different on this market. Let's have a look what we've got. Crab. 300 baht.
อันนี้ก็จะเป็นอาหารต่างๆสด อันนี้คืออะไรครับที่เราเห็นเนี่ยโอ้โห
Another one there. So live entertainment, much the same as the other one. So they've got some entertainers here as well, which is great. And I'm sort of wondering whether this is just an extension to Large A Market rather than being a totally new market, but the way it's been advertised on the local media, this is a different market to the normal Sunday night market. So I was expecting perhaps a lot more in the way of accessories, clothing, souvenirs, that type of thing. Oh, some samples there. So it looks like we're now coming away from the food, and maybe they are going to have more in the way of accessories, etc. it's actually not overly busy. I was expecting it to be very, very busy tonight. But I'm glad it's not, because it makes it a little bit easier to walk around and see what's on offer. Sometimes a large A market, or the Sunday night market, it gets extremely busy and you can't move. It's really quite tight to walk down each side of the market. It really is when there's a lot of people there, which this one has got more space. Just while we're passing, I'm going to mention this place because I have covered it on the channel before. Kunjit Noodle, great little place. Runs down there as well by the looks of it. You want to go look? Huh? Looks like what? Art, yeah, like a art display, paintings. Quite true, because there's a gallery over there. Or it normally is a gallery over there in the daytime. People sitting there. There's food here. There's a stage there. I think more entertainment, really. Workshop thing. Yeah. Magnets. Okay, let's go further down the road. So at the moment it's looking like it's a mixture between food and souvenirs, a small amount of clothing I've seen so far. Huh? Yeah, okay. Not seen that before at the market. So very similar to Thalang Road, you have got shops and places either side of the market that you can go and explore. A few restaurants are down here, a few clothing shops and accessory shops, etc. I think there's a few bars along here as well further down. There's one called the Q Bar, I think it's called. So places to get a beer, if that's, you want to send the wife off shopping and while you relax and have a beer, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. Hostel and cafe. Quite a few places as well to stay around here if you're interested in staying in Phuket Town. A young star in the making there. So I know sometimes people are not very keen eating from the markets. They're a little bit concerned about the hygiene. Personally, I don't have those worries because here in Thailand I know the markets are very good to eat off. But I understand sometimes if you've not been to Thailand before, you have a few reservations, and that's totally understandable. But as you can see, there are places outside of the market, well, next to the market really. There's a Mexican restaurant there. We've just passed another restaurant. So there are restaurants as well. If you just want to come to the market, have a browse around, but not actually eat from the market, there are quite a few places around here where you're going to be able to get different food and drink. bit busier down here. Don't know what's going on. Struggling to get through. Okay, and I think that's about the end of this side, and then you can obviously walk back down the other side. And that's what we're going to do. We've got some more entertainers here. People sitting, and there you can see a nice big bar there. This area here is very popular with Instagrammers and videos. You always see them crossing here with this silhouette in the background. Not quite sure why, but it just seems very, very popular with people taking videos. Right, let's have a walk down the other side. Honestly, my impression of this market, it's an extension of Large A market rather than being a totally different market. That's just my opinion from what I'm seeing tonight. As I say, they are billing it as a new market, but honestly, it's very similar. The main difference is, I've got them turned off. It's all right. That's asking me about the screens on the camera. I've got them switched off to save battery. What was I saying now? The main difference that I can see between here and the market that's literally in the next street, the Sunday night walking market, is this street's a little bit wider, so it gives you a little bit more space to walk down. It's not so closed in, because at times that market can be extremely chaotic, very hot and sticky certain times of the year because of the weather with the humidity and that, and it can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. So this is a little bit nicer because you have a little bit more room to breathe, so to speak. So you're going to get things like soap, different soap souvenirs that you can buy here. Dishes are quite popular as well, that are made from coconut. As you can see, different accessories, kitchen items, plates, bags. Getting a little bit busy now. You can even get alcohol in the market here, doing the cocktails. I think they're alcoholic ones, and no, they're not. I've just seen the sign. Mocktails, so they're the non-alcoholic cocktails. But as I mentioned, there are a few bars, so if you do want to have a beer, glass of wine, whatever the case may be, there are a few places where you're going to be able to get a drink here. Where's that disappeared to there? A few different items there. Gone now. Now, for those of you who are interested in knowing what the weather's like at the moment, because I am getting lots of people asking me about the weather in my group, it's not too bad at the moment. We're actually getting quite a lot of nice weather. So if you are coming over in the next week or so, the weather is really nice, to be fair. Please ignore the weather apps because they are very inaccurate. A lot of people posting in the group saying that their app is saying it's forecast rain for every day next week. I just say ignore the weather apps because they are very inaccurate, unfortunately. I don't know why that is, but they just are. So the weather's been actually quite nice. We haven't had any rain as yet today. It has tried to spot tonight. I thought it might rain as we were coming down, but it hasn't. It stayed dry. Just a few spots, nothing to worry about. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this, a look at the new Sunday night walking market in Phuket Town, if you want to call it that. Personally, I think it's more of an extension to the existing market, but it's quite nice because it's, as I say, it's got a little bit more room to move around. And I will catch you very, very soon.